So now it's my honour to introduce the man of the day for his next speech. James and I actually stayed with him last night to help calm his nerves and provide a few more moments of enjoyment before he ties the knot. So I was with him this morning and can confirm that the entire speech you're about to hear was written this morning. He assures us he done some sort of thinking about it first, but I think we've all got a treat in store for us. So I will pass over to Dave Criddle.
Thank you for lowering expectations. My wife and I... It's an easy clap. We would love to thank you for all being here today. Thank you for being part of this special day for us. It's so special and wonderful for us to be able to see so many people that we love all in one blink. We don't have to look away and travel to this place or see this person in a different place. We can see you all in one place, and that is so special to us. So thank you to those of you who've travelled. Thank you to those of you who haven't travelled very far at all. It's great to have you with us for today. So we wanted to thank you for that. I've also got a few particular people that I want to thank for their contributions either to today or to our life as a whole. So tradition dictates that, and I will do this in a moment, that I compliment the bridesmaids on how wonderful they look and I raise a toast to them. But ladies, I'll get to you in a minute. Natalie isn't going to be doing a speech today, which means it could be a little bit uneven. So I wanted to thank my ushers, and for now I'm going to thank my best men, although I want to leave the right to sort of withdraw that later on if necessary. But I want to thank you all for everything you've been to me. I think that you look pretty fine today as well. Thank you. Thanks, Rosie. Thank you for everything you've been to me. You are the best friends that I could ask for. Thank you for your consistency. Thank you for walking with me through highs and lows. You've stood with me through very dark times, and you've stood with me through incredibly joyful and light times. And I want to thank each and every one of you for that. My brother has unfortunately had to slip away because his little girl, my niece, needed to be put to bed. But thank you to all of you. You are friends, you are brothers, you are companions, and I wouldn't want to do life without you. Thank you. Again, I hold the right to take that back if I need to. I want to thank Malcolm and Debbie Duncan for not just Malcolm for what you've shared with us today and for leading the service in the way that you did, although we are so grateful to you for all of that. I want to thank you both for your investment in us over the years. Thank you for standing with us. Thank you for praying for us. Thank you for being alongside us. Thank you for walking through marriage with us over the last few months and preparing us for hopefully everything that is to come. Thank you for that. We so appreciate you and your ministry and your impact in our lives. I perhaps owe a special thank you to Malcolm, though, for helping to get us together. For those of you who don't know Malcolm, he believes that Christian faith, as we do, is far more than just about the spiritual bits or the churchy bits or the religious bits. It's about your whole life. It's about every part of your life, working life, personal life, the whole lot should be affected by your faith in Jesus. And that includes your romance life. And that means that as a pastor, he's interested in the whole lot, which makes him a fantastic wingman. So, if you've not heard the story, maybe come and ask Natalie or ask Malcolm later on, but it involves him at one point cornering her after a church service and saying, I'm not going to do the accent, Malcolm, I wouldn't want to offend, but sort of saying, so what do you think about Dave Criddle? And the rest is history. So thank you very much for that. There are a few people who have really helped to put together this event and this ceremony. I want to thank so much those those from the venue who are waiting in the bar and who've organised it. Thank you particularly to Emma. They've done a fantastic job, haven't they? There's a few people who have prepared things and done things and sorted things out for us. So I want to start by thanking Laura, who will hate me for doing this. But all of these little hearts with your names on. These have been done in hand by one person, by Laura. So thank you so much for these. They are beautiful, they're gorgeous. And we just wanted to say thank you for your friendship. Lewis, can you just move a little bit? Thank you. Thank you for your friendship. You will always be our Northern Irish sister, and we love you very much. Thank you. Also want to thank some people who've helped to put together these favours. So Sue, Auntie Sue, there we go. Thank you so much. These cookies and these chocolates have come all the way from Bahrain, where Sue and her company have made them and brought them over. Thank you so much for them. I want to thank Kate. In a little bit there'll be masses of cupcakes over there. Kate Newark has made all of those, and I want to thank you for that as well. There's a few particular people that I want to thank especially, and they're all sat at this table. John and Margaret. What can I say? Thank you. I can say quite a lot apparently, according to Margaret. Thank you. Thank you for everything you have done for today. I know that your house has been a little bit of a madhouse in the last few weeks as things have been all over the place and people coming and going and sorting things. Thank you for all that you've done to help us get ready for today. But thank you more than that for the way that you have welcomed me. And I know I'd speak for Matt, although he's currently stood over there. Thank you so much for the way that you have welcomed us into your family. I feel every bit as much a Sadler as I hope Natalie will feel a Criddle. Thank you. And John, I just want to say publicly, I'm very sorry that you've now ended up with not just one, but two sons who literally couldn't care less about sport. I think if Matt and I were on a quiz team together, we wouldn't even be able to spell Middlesbrough. But thank you for bearing with us anyway. But even more than what you've done for today, and even more than what you've done for me in welcoming me into your family, I want to thank you for raising this amazing young woman. You have done an amazing job with that. You've raised two fantastic daughters. Obviously one is my favourite, but they're both good. You've raised two amazing young women, full of faith, full of compassion, generous, kind, wise, and selfless. The Natalie who I have fallen in love with is the Natalie that you raised, and I want to thank you for the way that you've done that. We actually have a little gift to express our thanks to you. Matt and Liv, if you could bring that over, that would be wonderful. And as they do, I wonder, could you just, with me, thank my in-laws? And now my own parents. Mum and Dad, you have been a rock to me for 28 years and a bit. Both because of your own strength and consistency and care, but even more than that because you've pointed me beyond yourselves to the strongest rock. You've pointed me to Jesus, the rock that is stronger, that is higher, that is more consistent than any of us. You've always shown me that he comes first. And the greatest gift that either of you has ever given me is sharing your own faith with me and helping me to find my own. So I want to thank you for that. You've stood through me through high and low, through valley and mountain. You've stood with me in the darkness, and you have danced with me in the light. Not literally, Criddles don't dance. And you have welcomed Natalie to the Criddle clan and cheered us on from day one. Maybe, like some other people here, you're actually cheering us on from before what we understood as day one, because it seemed like everyone saw this coming before we did. But I want to thank you for the way that you have embraced her so openly as well. Thank you. We also have a little something for you as well. So Matt and Liv, would it be all right to bring those over? Some of you know my parents, a lot of you don't. I can take it from me, they're awesome. Could you give a hand for them as well? Now, before I raise a toast to your bridesmaids, Natalie, I want to say a few bits and pieces to you, my new wife. Thanks. You are beautiful. You are my best friend. You inspire me, encourage me. You lift my head. You point me to Jesus, and you challenge me. I know that, like I said, a lot of people in this room knew that this was going to be a thing before we knew this was going to be a thing. But the journey of discovering each other, getting to know our friendship, understanding our relationship, finding our love for one another has just been the best. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's been a fantastic journey. And I've thought long and hard about whether to say this next bit or not, so please know that I mean this. I'm not just saying it because I like saying things that sound impressive. After coming to know God, you are the best thing that has ever happened to me. And my promise to you is very simple. I will spend the rest of my life trying to love you in the way that you deserve. And finally, as is tradition, getting to the bit I'm meant to do now, I want to thank Natalie's wonderful bridesmaids. Where are you all? I want to thank... Oh, I've lost you all. There's Caroline and Esther and Lois and Ellie, and Amy's unfortunately had to go, and Olivia, who has sat back down. Thank you. You look beautiful today, don't they? Yeah. Thank you for being with Natalie today, helping keep her calm, get her ready, although it sounds as though she was way less nervous about the whole thing than I was. She was stuffing down the food this morning by all accounts. I was struggling to get a pancake down me. But thank you for helping get her to the church, broadly speaking, on time. It's great. A few of us have a little phrase called saddler time, which is... saddler time is basically another word for late. And it's good to know that upon embracing becoming a criddle, you're now embracing criddle time, which means prompt/early. But bridesmaids, more than looking stunning, more than supporting Natalie through today, I want to thank you for the friends you've been to her. I heard it said once, or a few times, that we all become a mixture of the 5 or 6 people we spend the most time with. And when I look at all of you, bridesmaids, I find it no surprise that Natalie has turned out as fantastic and as wonderful as she is. You are beautiful people, inside and out, and I thank you for your friendship to her, your friendship to me, and for cheering us on. Thank you. So would you all join with me, as with some trepidation I prepare to hand back to my best men, would you join with me in toasting to the bridesmaids?